Comrade Joel, our fellow Ugandans here and abroad. There has never been a regime in Uganda since 1962 that is as brutal as the Museveni regime. No regime has killed more Ugandans in the history of Uganda like the regime of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. No regime has tortured Ugandans like the regime of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. It's very painful. Much as they castigate the regimes of Milton Obote and Idi Amin was president for only 8 years, and Obote even less. But Ugandans have had to grapple with the Museveni brutality for the last 35 years. It is a shame that yesterday Museveni was pretending to commemorate Archbishop Janandum, who was killed in the Amin days. But the same person has presided over brutality and murder. It is in this regime that Sheikh Muzata died conspicuously. It is in this regime that my clan brother, Bishop Kagwa, died, and it's not explained yet. And very many others are continuously being killed. Ladies and gentlemen, as we speak today, the regime is in overdrive, kidnapping, abducting people, many of them never to be seen again. There's every effort to communicate to Ugandans by the regime that they are powerless and they are alone. By arresting me with more than 100 others and handpicking me, taking me to my home and charging the rest, the Nubian Lees, the Edimutwes and the rest, with illegal possession of firearms when I was the one leading that team. I was arrested with that team. I am their leader. But they took me to my house and charged the rest with illegal possession of firearms. There's a reason. They're trying to disconnect us. They're trying to isolate me and isolate Ugandans as well. You must be smart to see that one of our comrades, who was our polling agent in Rakai, Ewan Sendazi Paul, was abducted by plainclothes people. Only one of them, there were three. Two were in plain clothes but having AK-47 guns, and one was putting on military uniform. They took him away. Just yesterday, I learned that one of my close friends, and coming from the same birthplace, Kanoni in Gomba, a young man called Katamba Dixon, a son of Chinene and a grandson of Kuku, my neighbor, was abducted. He has not been seen again. Many others continue to go missing. The regime is targeting not only those that are close to me, but every Ugandan that has ever agitated for change, every Ugandan that is known to support forces of change, particularly the National Unity Platform. Ladies and gentlemen, the person killing your children is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The person ordering for the disappearance of your children is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And I am not lying, because he came out on national TV and confirmed that he has been the one sanctioning all these murders and disappearances. It's unfortunate that almost all institutions have died in our country. I know this is a matter of human rights, but I've informed you in the past, like I'm informing you again, that we have petitioned all human rights initiatives here in Uganda. We petitioned the Uganda Human Rights High Commission. We went there, and the late Medi Kagwa, was blunt. He told me, because he grew up with me here in Kamocha, he took me on the side and told me that he is powerless. He cannot do anything. The commission is powerless. In his words, he said, we are living in a military dictatorship. I reported to the commission after the Arua torture. We reported very many times, and yes, very many cases of torture. It cannot help you. It cannot help us. And that is why today we are going to petition the United Nations Human Rights Office here in Uganda.